All right, thank you, Tony. And thank you, everyone in the audience who came out tonight to see the show. I think you all know why we're here. To disprove a few nefarious stereotypes that have haunted people like us for ages. You guys know what I'm talking about. People hear Charlotte's funniest accountant and they think, oh, this must be some kind of oxymoron. But we all know that people from Charlotte are just as funny as normal people. When I was driving up today, my buddy texted me and he said, Peter, traffic is probably going to be pretty bad today, unless you get lucky somehow. I said, oh, I don't get lucky. I'm Peter Gross. And he said, yeah, we know you don't get lucky, Peter, but we're talking about traffic here. We just try to get here when you can. All right, so what's going on in the world today? You may have noticed on Monday, the World Health Organization issued a report saying red meat can cause cancer. Surprisingly enough, the group most affected by this announcement was the colorblind, who were like, wait, we thought all meat was red. And 2015 has been the year for blockbuster movies, but Jurassic World topped all of them. It's hard to believe, but the original Jurassic Park movie came out over 23 years ago. Yeah, check it. At this point, I think it's safe to say that the Jurassic Park franchise has become a dinosaur. But even Jurassic World may yet get topped by the 7th installment of the greatest movie franchise of all time. Yeah! You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Well, if you don't, you need to get out right now and go rent Fast and Furious 7. I'm somewhat embarrassed to admit I actually went out and bought a lightsaber just for that joke. Those things are expensive, holy cow. It's clear to me now why Luke Skywalker opted for the cost-sensible approach and just built his own. My favorite movie this summer, though, was the little-known, low-budget flick about sexy robots, or accountants as we more commonly refer to ourselves. So yeah, as Tony said, this is actually my 7th time competing in a funny accounting show, which means that I'm the only person on earth who has competed in funny accounting shows in 3 different southeastern cities. And I'm only 32. What have you done with your lives, huh? But don't worry, I believe Dan said there's a sign-up sheet back there, so this could be you next year. You can dream big, guys. So, yeah, accounting. Oh, I know, where do we start? Oh yeah, okay, always my go-to. So, you guys remember Jared Fogelride from this summer? I think we were all surprised by the stunning allegations concerning him. Who would have ever imagined there could be underground activity going on at Subway? It's clear to me, though, that Jared's biggest mistake was forgetting the #1 rule of subways everywhere. Never forget where you're supposed to be getting off. Never forget. Another thing you guys should never forget is that my fantasy accounting team is killing it. Yeah. You know why? Because I'm smart. All the other guys in my league are out trying to draft the highest paid CFO. But I realize the key to any fantasy accounting team is having a good audit department that can really rack up the billable hours. It's my girls over there. Oh yes. There was one guy in my league who's all like, yeah, I drafted Adrian Peterson. And I said, yeah, Adrian Peterson is not an accountant. I don't even know why you'd think that he was. I mean, the guy actually has 6 kids.